Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and my name is Moltrap. Well, that's not really my name, but that's what I'm going by. And this is a another match for these skins match games, and this is between Bisu and Anytime. This is the second match. So the first one was won by Bisu. He won 100,000. What is it? Is it won? I call them woolongs. As Greth said, yes, from Cowboy Bebop. Just because the W looks like the woolongs W there. Anytime's going to be the top left corner in red, and Beast is going to be the bottom right in, looks like, yellow, which is a reversal of the colors from last game, so maybe their fates will be reversed as well. We will see. This is Monty Hall, by the way, so should be make for an interesting game. Probably going to see some shuttle play to go over the ridges and what have you, and to go over the various mineral blocks and that sort of thing. Yeah, the first game was very, very interesting. Basically, Bisu won simply because, in my opinion, anytime he kind of gave the game away. He just didn't play. Well, he played really well, except for this one moment when he just kind of stopped paying attention to all his forces. And I took a second look at the video. Actually, I'm pretty sure that he had two shuttles full of dragoons when his shuttles died. Yeah, so very, very, very careless. And I also saw after the fact, I didn't realize this as I was commentating, but after the fact I realized that um, uh, anytime checking for proxies there, uh, not unfounded concern in this map. Anyways, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So anytime, I didn't see this at first, anytime was actually going and concentrating on trying to chase down Bisu's shuttle, which may or may not have had anything in it even at the time. And while he was chasing Bisu's shuttle, he left his two shuttles just completely not doing anything. He didn't even set them to unload before he went off chasing the Bisu shuttle, and they just got picked off. He got one Dragoon out of both shuttles before they died, or one got chased off, and then he let it get picked off again, which was even more careless. So, yeah, just bad play in general on Anytime's part for that moment there. Although in general he was playing really, really intelligently, so yeah, it was pretty good stuff. Pretty good game. So I'm expecting a good game here. Hopefully Anytime has slapped himself across the face a few times. Wake up, Anytime, wake up! Incidentally, that's why I'm doing this commentary, because I'm so tired, I was about to fall asleep and I can't fall asleep, so I decided to do a commentary to keep myself awake. What was I saying? I don't know. Okay, so we see a little bit of a divergence here already. We see Bisu going for the range upgrade on his goons, and Anytime has not gone for that range upgrade yet. He still could, I guess, theoretically. There it goes. So he's just a little bit behind on that. So we are seeing a little bit of a mirror build. Bisu ahead a little bit, and we saw him get ahead a little bit economically last game as well. Although I think tactics played into things more than anything else. And both players having their probes get in that scout and then escape before the Dragoon is able to chase down the probe. Yeah. So, oh yeah, but Bisu also did this quick harassment thing. He did a little pylon blockade that was pretty slick last game. And that was cool. Yeah, as I was saying in the first game, PROTOSS versus PROTOSS can go either way. It can either be, and by the way, you notice there are 48 minerals. This is the newer version of Money Hall, where they actually up the mineral count on those blockades, so it's a little bit more difficult to get through. I think that's what they did. They may, yeah. Frick, now I'm like second guessing myself, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Is they up the minerals. No, maybe they. Frick, I don't know. Never mind. I'm sorry. I should have checked that beforehand. Bisu getting his Templar archives already, so like I was saying, PROTOSS versus PROTOSS can be very boring or it can be very, very exciting. And I'm expecting exciting games from these two. Mineral line is mined out. There is a gap in the upper, whatever you call it, alley? Not alley. Frick, I'm being completely unarticulate today. Although it's kind of ironic, I guess I'm using the term unarticulate. Both players have the northern route mined out. There's a gap there. So if Bisu gets his DTs out, which he will very, very, very soon, he's gone for very quick DTs, then he's going to be able to... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was tripping. I saw that little gap in the minerals there. It's not actually mined out. So Bisu, he's probably going to be able to squeeze DTs through whatever side he needs, though. He can use a probe to attack the minerals and push the DT through the minerals there, basically, if he needs to. But yeah, this is going to be pretty bad. Oh, he has a robotics facility there, so that's makes it kind of moot. So never mind. So yeah, so Bisu basically going for the range goons just so he can get a little bit of protection. And in the meantime, he's gone for the straight DTs. Now he's going to expand as well to cover this. He's got that DT. I'm not sure why he's not going anywhere with it. He needs to use DTs as quickly as he can. Unless he's trying to wait for the shuttle. Okay, never mind. He's waiting for the shuttle. Okay. So he probably, well, anyways, we'll see what happens. Anytime if he sees that shuttle, though, if I were him, I'd be expecting reavers. Anytime himself is going to have reavers pretty soon, probably. He's got that observatory out first, so he's got observers on the way. But there's almost without a doubt a reaver in production in that robotics facility right now, and it's a good thing for him that he did get the observers first, as we see here. Although that observer, okay, so maybe he suspects the DT, so he's going to bring his observer back there. Very, very smart by any time. Again, showing he's a very, very intelligent player. Oh, wow. So one I wasn't sure if the shuttle was going to get capped without dropping any DTs out. It did drop one of the DTs out, and then he was not able to drop the second DT out, but it didn't matter because that observer was there, and so that DT just got absolutely worked over anyways. It didn't really matter. So now Bisu is just going to try and use these DTs for harassment, because otherwise Anytime's going to push out here pretty easily, and he's got a lot more goons on the ground. He's going to have a shuttle with a reaver in it very, very soon. And so Bisu has expanded, and he's done all this tech, and he doesn't have any forces on the ground, so things not looking good in general for Bisu if Anytime were to attack right now. So he's just trying to harass him, do as much harassment as he possibly can with those DTs that he has made, just to try and throw Anytime off in order to buy some time, so that Anytime isn't able to go and just attack or anything like that. He is able to pick off a few probes there before the DT gets taken out. But in the meantime, yeah, so Anytime pushing up the middle, and he's going to be able to take out a couple probes here. He's pushing Bisu back into his main. That expansion is probably going to go down. I don't think there's any way that Bisu can break out now. I'm not sure why he ran, honestly. He had more goons there. He could have just engaged those goons. I imagine he suspected that Reaver was going to be coming behind us anyways. Whoa, wait. Range? Something's upgrading it at Bisu's Cybernetics Core. I wonder if he canceled that in favor of... Canceled that range upgrade earlier in favor of... Oh! The shuttle almost goes down. If that shuttle had gotten popped, if those goons had gotten another collective shot off on that shuttle, that would have popped the Reaver inside of it, and that would have tilted things back in Bisu's favor. Although... yeah, things looking pretty bad now for Bisu. He's behind one expansion now because that expansion got killed, obviously. Bisu microing his goon there to take care of that probe. Oh, the probe almost got away. I thought the probe was going to get in for a scout there. But counting on Anytime to not pay attention to that probe, so he moved it up before he attacked so it would get a couple shots off before the probe was able to run away. In any case... yeah, Bisu forced into his main here. He's trying to set up another expansion there. And it looks like Anytime doesn't quite have enough observers. Well, no, he does have an observer there, after all. But I'm not sure how many observers he actually has. Anytime shuffling his forces up down into the southern route there. Southern... what? Freak, there's a word that's really good to describe the things there, but I don't remember what it is. Passageway, I guess. Bisu is now going to try and move out here and take this other natural, and basically I think what's going to happen is Anytime has way too many goons, he has a Reaver, he's got observers, Anytime's going to win this battle, and that's going to be GG. It's is what it's looking like. Those DTs are not going to be able to do enough good, or any good actually. Bisu moving in, he's got a few more goons there, but when the Reaver comes out of the shuttle, it's going to turn things in Anytime's favor heavily, unless Bisu can get some fat sniping off or something like that. But I don't think he's going to be able to. There's too many goons in the way. Bisu trying to snipe the shuttle and just not able to accomplish that. And the Dark Templar coming in there. Where the heck is Anytime's Observer? He had it with his goons. What the heck happened? Maybe that's... Oh, maybe I missed it. Maybe that's what he was doing. It's possible that Bisu was sniping the Observer, which would be a very, very brilliant move on his part. But another Observer comes in there. Bisu does see it. He could snipe that Observer as well, I think. But he's got more to worry about right now, such as the double the amount of Dragoons and the Reaver there. So Bisu's going to lose this expansion as well now. And if Anytime is smart, he's probably going to expand into the southern corridor. That's a good word. Corridor. I like that one. I'm going to stick with corridor now that the game is over. Okay. So yeah, Beast is going to lose that expansion. He's now lost 2 Nexuses and not really done much damage to Anytime at all. He's killed a few probes and lost every battle. So, and now Anytime's going to probably set up another expansion. So, yeah. The only thing I think that might be able to save BC right now is theoretically some kind of crack-headed High Templar pushing with Dragoons and High Templar, and just if he was able to somehow absolutely slaughter Anytime's base with or Anytime's army with mass storms, then that might accomplish something. Or maybe some really significant storm drops, that might accomplish something. But he hasn't produced any High Templar yet. So, the chances of him having a buttload of storms is very low. Yeah. I'm frankly surprised that Anytime didn't push in with that last attack and just try and finish Bisu off. I'm not sure why he didn't exactly. Bisu now trying to expand to the middle again. He's got Zealots out. Those aren't going to do any good. Yeah, sniping Observers, but now you don't even have any Dark Templar around Bisu. So that's not going to do too much good. Here, this is probably the final battle here coming in. Bisu does have more forces on the ground, but 2 Reavers is the great equalizer. And as long as, again, Bisu isn't able to snipe them, then this is probably going to be GG. Yeah, so Bisu's force is just getting slaughtered by the Scarabs there on the side. And it looked like Anytime, in fact, did have more forces in the end anyways. So... Anytime takes the 200,000 Wulong match, the second match, and we're going to go on to the third game. And again, it's not best of 7, it's just 7 games, so whoever wins any games, then they'll just continue. Like, for instance, Gogo shut out 9-10, 7-0 in their skins match, and they just kept playing. So, alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a pretty fun game after all. I'm looking forward to the rest of this series. Turning out to be not boring PvP. This is turning out to be some pretty exciting stuff. I'm really hyped that these 2 guys are both in very good form and showing us some good stuff. All right, take care.